Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I've got for you this absolutely beautiful Peugeot 3008, and as always I'm going to do a quick walk around just so you can see the condition of the car, and then we're going to jump inside and I'm going to show you all the interior features and gizmos and gadgets and everything that this car comes with. Now, like I said, this is a Peugeot 3008 Active HDI, finished in this absolutely beautiful brown color. It's got a 1.6 liter diesel engine and it puts out 113 brake horsepower. The car was first registered on the 31st of March 2014, and it's got a valid MOT until the 28th of November 2025. In terms of road tax, it's only £165 for the year, which is absolutely fantastic. And this is very low on the insurance bracket as well. It's 18A. In terms of CO2 output, the car does 125 grams per kilometer. And in terms of fuel economy, this car is where it absolutely shines. You can get 48 miles per gallon around town, 67 miles per gallon on a motorway run, with a combined fuel economy of 58 miles per gallon, which is absolutely phenomenal. The car's just been serviced. It comes with a really good service history as well. It has only 2 previous owners, and it drives absolutely beautiful. Now, I do really love these Peugeot 3008 because they are very practical. I mean, these are the perfect family car. Let me just quickly show you how the interior looks like. So the doors open nice and wide, so you've got plenty of room to get in and out of the car. Obviously, you've got electric windows. You've got really nice soft touch material in pretty much all the places that you touch. The seats are in fantastic condition, as you can see. You do have manual adjustments on the seats. And then over here, you've got your glove box, which unfortunately for French cars, they're not the deepest. And the reason for that is because usually French cars, they are left-hand drive. And when they've done the conversion to move the steering wheel over to the right, they just couldn't be bothered to move the fuse boxes as well. So you got the fuse boxes here rather than under the steering wheel where it would normally be. But still, plenty of storage in there. You've got this little cubby in here as well. So you've got plenty of storage. But if you think you don't have enough storage in there, then just wait until I show you the center console, because that is absolutely massive. Let's have a quick look over at the rear. So moving over to the rear, again, you got the same nice, good quality materials. Again, electric windows over on the rear as well. You've got those little nets on the back of the front seats, so you can put like snacks, iPads, stuff like that. And then you also have 2 air vents for the people in the back, plus a little storage down there as well. Over at the rear seats, they again are in fantastic condition. As you can see, there's no rips or tears or anything like that anywhere to be seen. They do come with ISOFIX points on the rear seats, and then you also have a armrest here as well with 2 cup holders, plus you also have this through loading hatch as well. So if you need to carry longer items and you still need 2 passengers in the back, then you can just open this hatch and then you can load larger items through it. Right. Let's have a quick look over at the boot. So the boot of this car is probably one of my favorite features because it is fantastic the way it's laid out. So firstly, you've got a button just underneath the Peugeot logo. You press the button and the boot just opens up like that. But not only that, you also have this little lever here. You pull on that and this drops down as well. And it's very similar to how a Range Rover boot opens, but it means that you've got plenty of space to carry larger items in there as well. Now, another really cool thing is if you put this back up, then obviously you've got quite a massive lip here if you need to like lift things over. Peugeot have thought of that. So the false floor actually moves up a level like this, and now it's not completely flat. You still have a little bit of a lip, but it's much better. Plus the seats, You can fold them down, and you don't have to. So you see that there, that's where you drop the seats down, but you don't actually have to walk all the way around the car to drop the seats down, because you've got these little levers here. So if you pull on this, the seats fold down automatically, and they lie pretty much completely flat. Obviously, if you take this false floor back down to where it was, it lies completely flat, so you can actually load even longer items as well. Now, one cool thing, you see this little triangle here, and it's over on this side as well. So that is for the false floor. When you lift it up, and it stays like that. So by doing that, you can actually access what's underneath here, and what's underneath here is actually your spare tire with all the tools and everything that you need. Right, let's put this back down, and look, this is what I mean with the seats being folded flat. I mean, it turns into a van basically, this thing, which is absolutely fantastic. You do have a 12-volt socket here as well, and that's perfect if you want to plug in like a mini fridge or a vacuum or something like that. Plus, one of the coolest features I've seen is this thing here, your rear light. But your rear light actually comes out and it turns into a torch as well, which is fantastic. It's perfect if you need to, if you ever need a torch. And then as soon as you plug it in, it turns back into your rear light, which I think is absolutely fantastic. And then obviously you've got another lever on this side so you can drop that seat. But let me just go and put the seat back up. So yeah, as you can see, it lies completely flat to the floor. So it's perfect to carry larger items. It's not easy doing this with one hand, I'm telling you that. Plus, you also have this parcel shelf here, which keeps all your valuables hidden from prying eyes, which again is a nice bonus. Right. You get rear parking sensors, and they are great in a car like this because the car is quite big. And over here, you've got your fuel cap, and it says diesel big on the side, so you know exactly what you need to fuel it with. Right. Just to show you the seat from this side as well. Again, it's in fantastic condition, as you can see. So, there's a helicopter, which is disturbing my video, but anyway. Right, moving over to the front. This is a driver's side. Obviously, it's the most important part of the car, pretty much, because that's where you're going to be sat 9 times out of 10, unless you're intoxicated and you got a mate to drive you, and you're sat on the other side, just rethinking your life choices, I guess. This is the key here. You obviously have controls for both front and rear windows. This is to adjust the mirrors as well, so they are electric mirrors. And then again, the seats, the driver's seat is in fantastic condition as well. And again, you've got manual adjustments. You got a little cubby over here. This is to adjust the position of the headlights. This is like a little coin holder, perfect for like parking meters and stuff like that. And then at the top here, you've got your traction control, your parking sensors, and this is like a card holder, or like for your driving license or something like that. Right, let's jump in. Let me just zoom this out. It's very comfortable, like very comfortable. You got a nice raised up driving position, so it feels like you're in an SUV, although this is an MPV, but it feels like you're in an SUV. One thing I absolutely love, and I know I usually get to this part later, but is the center console. Like I always appreciated a thick center console here, like plenty of space to like rest my arm, and look, there's plenty of room for somebody else to rest their arm there as well. And it's just, I love the design. Plus you've got this little handle here on this side for the passenger. If you've got an elderly person getting in or out, this will come in very handy as well. So yeah, it's a perfect family car. Like honestly, perfect family car. Right, key. Let's pop the key in the ignition, and then as you can see, all the lights come on as they should, and the car starts straight away. You got that oil OK sign saying that the car has just been serviced. Let me just turn the radio off. And then, as you can see, the car's covered 89,900 miles. There's no warning lights in the dash whatsoever. The only two lights that are on is the fact that the handbrake is on and the fact that the door is open, which obviously it is. But other than that, there's no other warning lights in the dash. Now, the steering wheel, although it's not a multifunction steering wheel, so you don't have buttons on the steering wheel, they are actually very cleverly hidden behind the steering wheel. So over here, you've got your lights. So you do have auto lights, which is perfect because you can keep it on auto and then you don't need to worry about turning the lights on and off when it gets dark. And then over here, you've got your cruise control as well as your speed limiter. So if you move this down towards the cruise, you can see in there cruise pause. Obviously, it's paused because the car is stationary. But you can also move this up, and this is your limit. So again, you got a speed limit on there as well. Moving over to the right side, so you've got your wipers at the top here, and they do have auto wipers as well. So auto lights, auto wipers, basically you never need to turn the lights on, you never need to turn the wipers on, it does it automatically for you. And then down there you've got your radio controls as well, where you got the volume buttons on the back, and then these are to search from different radio stations. In terms of the dashboard, so this is your rev counter, your water temperature, your fuel gauge, and then your speedometer over there as well. It's very simple layout. And moving over to the center here, you've got two air vents. You've got a little storage here. This is to lock and unlock the doors, your hazard lights. Then you've got your radio there as well, which works absolutely fine. Obviously, I'm not going to leave it on because I don't want YouTube to strike my video, but yeah, you've got your radio playing there. This is for your preset buttons, source, band, different outputs, and all that. Over here, you've got your climate control. So this is your fan speed. It's got all the way up to 5 levels. This is to select where you want the air to come out from, and this is to select the temperature. AC in the middle, recirculate over here, and then rear window defrost over there. You've got your 6-speed manual gearbox, which is very, very smooth. It goes through all the gears flawlessly. There's no issues with it whatsoever. The clutch is bang on in the middle. The gearbox goes through all the gears flawlessly, and I'll show you now. So you got first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. And then to go in reverse, left, and up, like that. And once you've done that, the parking sensors will kick in straight away as well. So it's very, very simple to operate. You've got your electronic handbrake over here, which automatically disengages when you try to pull away. So you put it in first, and you gently try to pull away. The handbrake automatically disengages, so you can drive. 12-volt socket over here, perfect for charging up your devices and everything. 2 cup holders here. Now, there is a little bit of a tear just in here, and that's on the armrest. There's not much I can do about that, unfortunately, but as always, I do try to point out all these little things because I want you to know exactly what you're coming over to see. The armrest opens up, but it opens up towards you, and then over here you've got some cubbies, and then this actually comes out, and then in there you've got, I mean, look, it's up to my elbow. There is so much storage in there. It's unbelievable. Like, there is plenty of storage in the center console. So whatever the glove box is lacking, the center console is definitely making up for it. So cool. You've got your rear view mirror over there, plus at the top here you've got your interior lights, which obviously you can see that they work absolutely fine. Right, let's turn it off actually. Over here you've got a nice big sun visor, and then you've got your vanity mirror down there as well. And then over here is probably one of my favorite features in a car, and that's your sunglass holders. Now, I know this is probably going to sound stupid, but if you've seen any of my other videos, you know I am a big fan of sunglass holders. I hate it when manufacturers put one of those Jesus handles here, or even worse, when they don't put anything here. I just don't get it. Instead of a Jesus handle, it's always better to have a sunglass holder, because you've got, as a driver, you've got something to hold on to, right? The passenger has this here, which is fine. They still have that little Jesus handle there. That's fine. But as a driver, you've got the steering wheel that you can hold on to. Why can't we get sunglass holders in all the cars? It's a perfect addition to all the cars. It's just right, rant over. But this car has it, so that's good. Right, there's not much else I can tell you. Like I said, the car drives absolutely lovely. It's just been serviced as well. It's got a fantastic service history. It's only got 2 previous owners, so 3 owners in total. And yeah, if you're interested, just don't hesitate to get in touch. Let me just go and park this baby up, and then we'll So look, the handbrake is still on. You can see in there, right? So I've put it in first gear, so now I'm going to accelerate a little bit. I just heard it disengaging, and there you go. That's already gone. Do you know what? I'm going to try and see if it auto engages as well, because I know some cars engage the handbrake automatically as well. Now, I don't know if this one does, but we'll give it a go. Right, let's go and park this baby up. The drive is so smooth, like I said. Right, you should be able to hear the parking sensors kicking in shortly. There they are. And it's not just audible, but it's visual as well, and I'll show you in a second what I mean by that. So if you look there, as I'm getting close to whatever is behind me, see? It shows you how close you are actually getting to whatever is behind you. So, yeah. Right, so now I've put it in neutral. I'm just going to turn the car off and see, because usually when you turn the car off, that's when the handbrake engages. Let's see. Yes, it does. There we go. So that engages automatically, so you don't actually need to do anything, which is great. Perfect. So you don't need to disengage it, you don't need to engage it. It just does it automatically on its own, which is perfect. Right. Well, thank you very much for your time. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. If you want to come and see the car, again, just give me a call on 01684 355 032, or you can just email me at vindemotors@gmail.com, or you can just visit the website, which is www.vindemotors.co.uk. Any questions, queries, burning issues, anything like that, leave them in the comments, and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. But I think I've covered pretty much everything. Again, thank you very much for sticking all the way to the end. And if you are interested, then by all means, come over, have a look at it, and we can take it from there. Thank you very much. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.